Welcome, guys, to the second stream of today. So we already did a stream of 3 sessions like this one in the morning, and this is the second one. So what a long and productive day. So welcome back. Catalysator, hi again. Yes, lovely that you're here. And also Clara, thank you so much for following. I don't know if you're still here, but really appreciate you. So since we still have a lot of things to get done, I do suggest, that I start the focus timer right now. But before I do that, one quick little thing, I will disappear very quickly because I did not have enough time to make my coffee. So that's still something I want to do. So I'll be back. And also, I don't have any water anymore. And, it's very important to hydrate when studying. So I will quickly leave, but I'll put the BRB screen so that you guys know that I did not forget about you guys and that I will come back. So hi there, Nikolius. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Let me know. I'll quickly disappear, like I said, but I'll be back. So good luck, everyone. Let's start. Okay guys, sorry, it is time for a break. I don't know why this alarm is not beeping. It's supposed to do that, you know. It was working this morning, so I don't know what happened. But yeah, how was your session? Let me know. Because I definitely had a good session. I managed to progress through this book, and that's brilliant, really. Because it's definitely taking me quite a while to get through this material, but I mean, yeah, it's a lot of cases and stuff like that, you know, so you have to like carefully read it because they're not always written in a very comprehensible manner, if I say so myself. Especially French case law from the Cour de Cassation. They have like this weird style of having a very long sentence, you know, where they say everything. And welcome, Swiku, thank you so much for following, and also Peter Meter, Coco Ladaist. That's such a long name. Yeah, crazy. So welcome everyone. Ricky Marie, welcome back as well. How are you doing? Did I defend my thesis already? Yes, I did. It was last week on Thursday where I defended it, and yeah, thank you for remembering. That's very kind, actually. So it went pretty well. So let me open Twitch really quickly so that I can see all the comments if I miss one, you know what I mean? Because right now there's a lot more comments. And Muchu8617, hello there. I skipped your comment, so welcome back as well. It's been a while, so that's very nice. So you were on YouTube. Can you suggest me any book on how to cope with depression? Oh, well, first of all, sorry to hear that. I actually struggled with depression myself, but it's been a while. It's been quite a while. But yeah, I feel like, you know, nowadays it's really something that a lot of young people have, you know, depressed phase, since, I mean, there's so much pressure on us and everything is just, you know, going so much faster, and, you know, there's this whole competitive environment of having to constantly be so productive and stuff like that, you know. It's just, it's a lot on for all of us, really. I mean, not only for young people, but especially, you know, young kids are just so vulnerable, and yeah, I guess I was also very vulnerable on that age. So yeah, anyways, I don't know that many books on that, but like that I have read, you know, I have read books on perfectionism, since that was kind of one of the things that was probably making me to, like, causing me to be more prone, you know, to become a bit depressed. So maybe you're also a perfectionist, so then, you know, it might be worth reading some book on like how to, cope with perfectionism, because perfectionism can be a good thing, but it can also be a very toxic thing, It can also ruin you, but it can also make you, be the reason that you're thriving, where you're achieving great things. So yeah, you really have to kind of balance it. But yeah, you should, try checking on Goodreads, to look for books, because there you have like, very good reviews from people. So maybe that could help. So that being said, I hope you're doing okay. And Catalysator, excellent. Feel a lot more productive than at the first stream. Well, that's great to hear. That's amazing. So is that usually the case? Are you usually more productive towards the afternoon, since everyone has, a different, how could you call it? Different internal clock where you, have your peak during a certain hour time of the day, And Ricky Marie, you're doing well. Amazing. How is the motion going? Was it called motion, or was it called something else? Because I might be confused, because I'm actually reading here this whole system on the UK with like their writs of summons and stuff like that. So that's again, a different way of doing things. So I was thinking about you, when I read that. But yeah, so again, very different from the US as well. But yeah, it was very interesting to read about that. It's fascinating to see how in other parts of the world they do things a lot differently. So yeah, it is a huge relief that I have that behind me. Yeah, thank you. Thanks again for asking. That's very sweet. Yeah, it went well. I actually got a lot of compliments, so I did not expect that. I mean, I knew that my thesis was good, because I did put a lot of work on it, but yeah, did not expect, to get such positive feedback. So I'm very, very happy about that, because their opinion matters like a lot to me, because they have read so many theses, so I suppose that they know what a good thesis is and what not. Swiggy, you had to look up K. Leuven. You haven't heard of it. Okay, well, in fact, it's actually a very, very known university, So, oh my gosh, so many comments. I'm trying to keep up with everything. Let me actually also open YouTube here. That way, I can go back to comments. So, yeah, motion it was. Yes. Nice, it was correct. You filed it and you're on to the next. Okay, good job. So that's quite some progress then. We have some writs. Oh, you actually do also still use writs. Okay, interesting. But I think in the UK they probably still do that. Well, I mean, my book didn't really tell me that, people don't do it anymore, but you do have the common law system as well. But I did see that you have, in certain ways in the US apparently, you do have like moderations on rules, on English rules that are too strict. For example, what was this thing with consideration actually? So we don't have that, like the constant concept of consideration, we don't have that. In Belgium at least, and in other neighboring countries as well, but you have that for like a contract. It needs to be a bargain, so you cannot just give something to someone and then not receive anything back, like even if it's just $1, there needs to be this mutual thing. Yeah, you do need consideration, but there was this, I'm actually gonna look for it, there's this like moderation, apparently. Let me look for a second. So what case study is this? It's not the Battle of Forms. There we go. Modification of contracts, consideration revisited. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now what I was talking about, since I don't know it by heart. Yeah, there you say that. Oh, okay, so, yeah, I see that there's, yeah, apparently in the, what is this? Is this the restatement or what is it exactly? yeah, it's a restatement of the law that I'm seeing here in this book, and then there's like paragraph 89 that deals with contracts without consideration. So there's contracts where they do accept, that they are valid without consideration. So I'm supposing that it's more for here. There's this illustrations, given, and I have written next to it that under English law, this would not be accepted. So yeah, apparently, you're less strict with that. So yeah. Sorry for the rest of you that's probably thinking like, what are they talking about? I know if you don't study law, this may be a bit boring, but yeah, we find it a bit fascinating, I think. And you have the Battle of the Forms. Yeah, exactly. That's also one of the chapters that we're looking at. So it's very interesting, to see how other whoa, I'm hearing my own stream. That's very confusing. I just want to see the comments. Why can I not see the comments? This is very strange. Maybe because of this. No, this... Oh, no. Okay, I'm trying to find the comments. Ah, there we go. It was a problem from YouTube, I think. So, there was another question on how we can be focused on studying. So I know that break time is over, but I'll quickly answer this because I do think that this is actually very important. So eliminate distractions, create an environment where you are going to be focused on studying. If you know that your phone is distracting you, either put your phone away. Like a lot of friends of mine actually do that. They put their phone in the bathroom, so they're only allowing themselves to check their phones when they take a bathroom break. But then, don't abuse that. Don't go to the bathroom and stay there for like an entire hour, scrolling on TikTok. That's not really the point of things. Take a normal bathroom break and then go back and study, so eliminate distractions like that. And also maybe, make it more enjoyable for yourself. Like if you really want to, have a nice snack, like a little chocolate piece or something, tell yourself, okay, I'm only gonna have this piece of chocolate after I finished chapter 1 or something like that. Try to motivate yourself like that. And then also remind yourself why you're doing this. Why are you studying? It's not like to punish yourself. That's really not the case. It's so that you get your degree if you're at university, or so that you graduate from high school or something like that. There's a reason why you're doing it. And also, it's a powerful tool, to study. You get smarter. So all these great benefits you get from it. It's like, think about the good stuff, think about, keep your eyes on the prize, why are you doing that? And then you'll, be grateful that you actually get the chance to, to do this, because not everyone has access to education. So, we should appreciate it a lot more, because we probably take it too much for granted. I certainly do, which is not okay. So with that being said, I know I'm extending break time, so I'll stop talking. Sorry for that, but yeah, got a lot of comments and very interesting ones. So we'll talk in the next break, you guys. Good luck, everyone. I'll start the focus time again. I hope you have a very productive session, and yeah, talk to you soon.
I know it sounds silly, dear, but do it for me, please.
Okay, you guys, it is time to have a break. So, how was the session? I hope you managed to get some things done. And yeah, I finished the chapter that I was supposed to do, so I'm very happy about that. Wow, it's so tough to speak right now. Apparently. So yeah, other side of the planet, indeed. So I'm from Belgium, but I mean I was born in Romania, so yeah, double nationality situation. And wait, let's see. This is important. It's just Instagram and Twitch mainly. Okay, anyways. Where was I? Yeah, how was your session, guys? I don't see any ratings so far, so I hope you haven't fallen asleep yet from being too bored with studying. So yeah. Yeah, my session was pretty good, and now I'm just doing a bit of random things in between, you know. We call it administrative things, you know, checking mails, stuff like that, because that stuff needs to also happen, obviously. But yeah, I will probably start already with the next chapter after this break. We'll see. I don't know yet. Peter, 9 out of 10. Is it okay if I call you Peter, because your username is like way too long to constantly say the whole thing? But yeah. Yeah, I think with the command, how does that work? I don't remember it myself, but I think there's a specific way that you have to write it, and I used to know how you're supposed to write it, but I think that I may have forgotten because it's been a while. So let me check that for a second, because I can understand that that's very frustrating if it doesn't work the way it's supposed to work. Maybe it's a bit confusing, you know, to be honest. That might very much be the case. Let's see. Commands, click here. Okay, it works. That's great. Don't think I ever looked at my own commands, honestly. Task. Oh, okay, you have to, if you finish the task, you do exclamation mark and then task done and then number 1 if you have one task. So oh, you managed. Okay, well, I should have looked at the screen a bit faster. Congrats, Ricky Marie, you managed to figure it out. Good. Great, you checked. Okay, yeah. Is that maybe confusing? Like, if you suggest that there's an easier way, you know, we might change that, because, you know, I'm always open for recommendations. If it improves the channel, you know, then I'm all for it. So let me know, you know, if you feel like there's a more logical way to do it. And yeah, is there anything else I needed to say? I'm not sure. Yeah, so welcome, you know, to the new people here. It's so lovely that new people are constantly, you know, discovering this channel. So that makes me very happy. And now we have so many, like, lawyers here, you know. So Miming, Ricky Marie is also a lawyer. So look at that, from the US. So, you know, we have like all the systems kind of present. Though you in Australia, you also have the common law system, I suppose. So it's not that different, right? You better go to sleep. Oh my god, yeah. Like, it's super late for you. You were from Australia. That's like, whoa. Yeah, what time is it for you? It's probably super late. There's actually a few Aussies in my streams sometimes. Like, I mean, not here, you know, but like people watching. Like, there's Papa Swooty from Twitch as well. He's also from Sydney. And then there's also someone from YouTube, PS Gaming, I think. You're from Australia. I don't know if you're watching right now, but there's someone on Twitch watching who's also from Australia, so that's really fun. Very cool. yeah, you have the common law system. Yeah, I figured that kind of, was the only logical thing, really, since you do belong to the Commonwealth. So why would you have your laws, be fundamentally different? That wouldn't make any sense, historically speaking. Okay, so I can see that Ricky Marie, you had the suggestion, so I will look at that after a break time and I'll take notes. So thank you for that, and whenever, like, generally speaking, if anyone ever has, certain things that they think, like, this bothers me or this is good or something like that, if you have any feedback, please let me know. I'm always open to hearing that, and I usually do, like, if it's, constructive feedback, if it's useful information, I will definitely, listen and incorporate it. So same goes for the Discord, because I also do have the Discord, which I will put the link here down below. There you go. There you can also, insert suggestions, and you will see that we actually implemented, suggestions that people said. Peter, will you end the stream after the next 50 minutes? Yeah, well, no, I will do the 50 minutes of studying, and then I will actually also, take the 10-minute break. I usually don't skip the last break, no, because if we have a lot of people watching, I do usually, stay so that we can still, chat, hang out, and I don't feel bad about extending, break time when it's the last break. So, yeah. Ricky Marie from Utah. Oh, nice. Nice. I always see these really nice reels on Instagram from, like, the nature in Utah, like those, very cool Grand Canyon like stones. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, canyons or rocks, I don't know. You know what I mean, and it's so beautiful, and I really want to go. Like, that's really so far up my bucket list for sure. So yeah, 5 national parks. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited to go there. I cannot wait. So that's really gorgeous. And then I do want to see the Grand Canyon as well. And what else is there to see? Yeah, those things, I'd rather do those things first than, like, go to New York or something, because I mean, New York is probably also really cool in the US and stuff. But I mean, yeah, that's just a city, and I do find the nature a bit more interesting, since we don't have that kind of nature here, yeah. And then I also would like to go to Japan one day. That also seems really, really cool. So there's a lot of places I still need to discover. But yeah, COVID did not make things easy. We were planning on going to all sorts of places. I think specifically Vietnam was shortlisted by my mom, but then, COVID came, and then we couldn't really do these things. So yeah, that was very unfortunate, but hopefully, plenty of time to still do it in the future. I really hope that, we're not gonna have strange things happening in the future, because I don't know, I'm a bit hesitant now already, to, for example, I really wanted to go to see Petra, in Jordan, but I don't know if that's such a good idea right now with the situation, all the war and, the whole situation with Israel and Palestine, the Gaza. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's too close for me to go there. I'm not gonna risk it, because I do remember that wasn't there this festival, and then they basically attacked, like, innocent people in the festival. I mean, tourists. So that was really crazy. I don't know what festival it was, because I don't remember, but yeah, I was very shocked. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't feel safe to, go too close by. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Grand Canyon is not far from Southern Europe. Yeah, so I feel like that's something you can do at the same time. Like, you can combine those two probably. I can imagine that you get a lot of tourists because of that. Yeah. So nice. Oh, that makes me so excited to go there, seriously. Belgian chocolate is the best though. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't know. I think there's still the highlight on Twitch where you can see that I speak about chocolate for like 1 or 2 minutes straight, because it was at the beginning, you know, when I started streaming. Yeah, there weren't so many comments, so I just had to do these awkward monologues, so that was very unpleasant sometimes. And yeah, it is what it is, you know. I ended up always coming back to chocolate, so that's why you can collect the little chocolates, you know, on my channel to do something with it. Like the channel points is chocolate, so that's the reason, you know. So if you haven't seen the highlight yet, go watch it, then you understand. And Super Hell Driver, welcome. How are you doing? So break time is over. I'm sorry, guys. I keep extending break time today. I don't know what it is, but if I ever come to Utah, I will let you know. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for being so nice to offer your suggestions. I really appreciate that. I will definitely let you know. And yeah, okay, let's let's round it up. Let's continue with our next focus time. So I'm studying. This is a great last thought to share before studying again. This is the book I'm studying, Comparative Contract Law, but the course is called European Contract Law. So what are you studying? Let me know in the comments, and good luck, everyone. I will start the last session right away. So let's finish off strong, shall we? And then we can relax in the break. Okay, sorry guys, I was finishing up one last thought. So I was jotting that down before I forget, Yeah, we completed all 6 sessions of today, so right now we did 3, but we did 3 earlier today as well. Like, at least I did, and some of you did too, but not all of you, because some of you are new here. So yeah, how was this session for you? I hope it was a good one, because for me it was definitely a good one. I already again, I got a head start, so again, ahead of schedule, so that's brilliant. I do hope that tomorrow I'm not gonna be too exhausted, because I'm doing so much today, like it was the case on Monday, and then on Tuesday I was like less productive because I really did so much on Monday. But then again, if you're on a roll, if you're really good at studying at the moment because you can focus well, why not use that, to your advantage and get things done? Because you never know what will be in the future, right? So yeah. Let me actually... I still need to write something there, but I will maybe put this so that I don't forget where I left off. Marika, thank you for joining. See you tomorrow indeed. So tomorrow I'm gonna have one stream of 4 sessions, so it's a bit different than today because I'm alternating, So yeah, my next stream, Peter, is gonna be tomorrow. You can also check out the schedule on Twitch. Normally that should be alright and updated. So tomorrow it's gonna be from 2 to 6 p.m. Brussels time, like Central European summertime. Central European summertime, that's it says. So yeah, 4 sessions tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow as well, 4 sessions, since I might not be here in the morning. So yeah, exactly. Catalysator was okay, but you think you'll continue later? Okay, well, in that case, for those of you that also still wish to continue after this stream and you don't know where to go, to study together, feel free to, join the Discord, to head to Discord. I'll put the link again on Twitch at least. And if you're watching from YouTube, you can see the link in the description, in my bio or something, where you can find Discord and Instagram and Twitch, everything you can find through there. But yeah, why am I saying this? So on Discord you'll find that we have not 1 but 2 study rooms, or focus rooms they're called, where you can pop in, and then you can... Were you able to hear that? there was this bird outside, but it was like so loud, so that really threw me off my thoughts. So I was saying that there's the focus rooms, and there's 2 of them, for the simple reason that one of them is with a focus timer, with a Pomodoro timer that starts automatically if you enter the focus room, and then you can also listen to the same music that you're currently listening to right now in the stream. And the other one is without the Pomodoro timer, so that there's 0 distractions. So yeah, the nice part about it is that, oh man, that bird is like really trying to say something to other birds, or to me, I don't know. But yeah, you can study, with fellow Discord members, so that's like really fun, and sometimes it will also happen that I will, join myself, because it doesn't really make sense to, do the whole stream setup and start a stream for just 1 session. I feel like that would be a bit ridiculous. So you might find me there every now and then, but I don't know if you will find me today in there. Probably not, because I will take the dog for a walk again, and then I will also start making dinner. So yeah, but yeah. And Peter, yes, bye, see you next time. You're probably already gone. Sorry, should have said bye a bit earlier. And seems like it's my last working stream. Oh, because of your exam. Yeah, well, good luck with your exam. Definitely let me know next time how your exam went. Wishing you a lot of luck. Hopefully it will go well. But I'm sure it will go well because I think that you were very prepared. I mean, you were here throughout the whole stream, so it's gonna work out. Yeah, my exam is on Saturday, so I still have a bit of time left, which is nice. But I feel like I'm going too fast. I'm actually gonna be... Well, by this pace I'll be done on Thursday, but then there's still Friday. And then Saturday as well, because yeah, my exam is on Saturday, but it's Saturday afternoon, so I still have, you know, all morning and noon to revise. But I guess that's a good thing, you know. It's better to be ahead of schedule than to be behind and not to have enough time to revise everything, you know, every chapter. So I'm not gonna complain, but I'm just, you know, thinking like maybe I did not do my schedule in such a good way, because the second exam after the one that I have this Saturday is a bit more tricky and definitely more. So yeah, maybe I should have, you know, taken more time for that exam, but yeah, now it's a bit late for that, so I don't know what I will do. I'll have to just study more hours on those days. PS Gaming, you have an exam tomorrow as well. You try to cover 12 weeks worth of content in one day. How are you gonna do that? Because that would give me so much stress and anxiety. I like to take more days than just one day, but I suppose that you are not able to take more time because maybe you have like a lot of exams like right after each other, because you did have the big assignment, so that sucks. Yeah, that's not so great. But yeah, how are you gonna do that? You know, definitely let us know. And also come back after your exam and let me know how it went. Because I want to know. The results will be much later. Yeah. I can imagine that the professors need time to correct all the exams. But you'll let me know. Great. Amazing. Yeah. But I'm already confident that you'll do well. So that's good. I should stop saying so much. Don't know what it is. I think it's just weird to, you know, to sit here and not say anything. Like, let's try it for a second. You'll see that it's very uncomfortable. Would this be not so awkward? Me not talking? So that's why I'm trying to, you know, fill out every second. And then I use filler words, which is not a pretty thing to do. But yeah. PS Gaming, that is my birth subject. I've already finished all my discipline subject. Just aiming for 65 plus, so no worries. But like 65 plus out of 100, I suppose then, you know? Or how is the point system? Because with us it's different. With us it's, well, the maximum grade, the highest grade you can get is like a 20. But that doesn't exist. I don't know anyone that ever had 20 out of 20 with our exams. So that doesn't exist. But you have to, well, pass your exam, and you'll pass it if you have half of it. So like 10 out of 20. You know, that's decent. Then you pass your exam, but yeah, you only got like half of the things right, so that's like not, you know, the best thing, but you passed at least. And here grades don't matter as much as in other countries, because like I said, you know, they're very strict with the grades, so people know that it's not possible to get 20 out of 20, so they don't expect you, you know, to get the highest grades ever. But yeah, they do expect you to pass, so usually if you passed, it's fine. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to get good grades, especially for my thesis. I'm really aiming to get like a very high grade, and I do think that I will get a high grade because I did receive very positive feedback. So honestly, if they don't give me a high grade, I will complain. Because like, you know, don't lead me on like that. Don't give me compliments. Don't tell me that was really good if you're gonna give me a very bad grade, you know. That would be very unfair, so. Umar, you remembered that in 7th grade you got 99 out of 100. the subject of history and geography. Well, that is very impressive. That's a very good job. And is it hard to get such a high grade then, or is it possible? Because, for example, I used to have like maximum scores on exams at high school, but it was a normal thing, you know. You were able to get maximum points if you studied well, you know, because I did study a lot at high school. There were definitely a few, you know, people that thought they were so cool, and so they didn't have to study. You know, the cool guys, they weren't bothered with getting high grades. But then again, you know, they weren't, you know, that was not their aim. You know, their aim was not to study law and stuff like that, because to study law in Germany you need a very high grade profile, you know. So they look at your average grade, and so that average has to be like very good, you know, to be accepted into law school and into medical school and into psychology. I think those three are the ones where they have like very high standards, you know. But if you study something else, or if you're not even gonna study, then it doesn't really matter, you know, what your average was. So that's, I guess, what I'm trying to say there, you know. They weren't aiming to study one of these things, so it didn't matter. Which I guess, you know, don't jump higher than you need to, you know. Isn't that kind of what they say? So yeah, understandably. But I ended up not even, you know, needing my average grade being so high, because I didn't choose to study law in Germany. I did it here in Belgium, and here it doesn't matter what grades you have to get accepted. You get accepted automatically, but then you really have to perform well on the exams, and they do fail almost everyone at the beginning, so that they discourage people that don't really like 100% go for it, you know, to still continue, because obviously space is limited. You cannot allow 1,000 students, you know, to study law every year. That would be a bit too big, you know. They wouldn't have the means for that. So yeah, that's a system. It's a different system. PS Gaming, you're doing architecture. Grade doesn't matter for the industry. I see. Portfolio is the most important. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I suppose also with a few other, also with artists, maybe, you know, if you study like arts or maybe stuff like that, you probably also need to build a portfolio. Or if you do fashion design, probably as well. I suppose that your creations are more important, and then you also probably create a portfolio where you bundle all your projects and your work. So yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. In math, I got it around 70 or 80 out of 100. Well, that's decent. That's good, huh? I would say it's good. So not bad, because math is definitely not easy. But yeah, I really used to enjoy math a lot at high school. I was the best in class, so, you know, not to brag, but I'm kind of bragging. But yeah, no, I'm proud of bragging that I was really good at maths, because like I said in previous streams, people always assume if you're a law student that you're bad at maths, and that's not necessarily the case. Not with me, at least. But there are some people that are pretty bad at maths, you know. If presented, you know, in economics in the bachelor's, you have economics as a law student, and there you would, you know, be presented with certain, you know, mathematical issues and formulas, and you would see that people would be very, very overwhelmed, but they were actually fairly simple, if I say so myself. But yeah, if it's not your forte, you know, it's going to be challenging. Makes sense. Anyways, break time is long over, but yeah, it was lovely chatting with you guys. Thank you so much, you know, for being here today. I really appreciate you guys, since, you know, I was very productive with having you as my study buddies. So again, thank you so much for being here. I do hope that you were equally productive, or even more productive than I was, you know, even better. The more, the merrier, I suppose. And yeah, if you're watching and you've been enjoying this stream and you haven't subscribed or followed yet, you know, please do. That way you get notified when I'm live again next time tomorrow. So, you know, that way we can continue this study situation tomorrow as well. So I do hope to see some of you tomorrow. Thank you everyone for joining, and yeah, have a lovely evening or you know, if you're in a different time zone, have a lovely day, I guess. That works for everywhere. So, bye everyone.